What is up, party people? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Devin, and today's video is a very exciting one because I'm finally bringing you part 2 of my pen collection. If you haven't seen part 1, that's where I talk about all of my fountain pens. It's not very much because I'm new to the hobby, but if you would like to see that video, I will have it linked off in the description box below. For today's part 2, I'm going to be talking about all the other writing instruments that are part of my collection. We're going to kick off this video with what's currently in my pen case, and I do have a what's in my pen case video on my channel already. It's from quite a while ago, so if you want to compare now versus then, I'll leave that linked in the description box below. Something else I want to say before we get started is, just for the sake of time, I might not get to swatching everything. I have a pen test area going already, so I'll be referring to this for pens that I've already swatched. Almost half of what's in my pen case right now is made up of highlighters. I like to color code things, and I have quite a few other highlighters that I'll get to sharing with you a little bit later in this video. But I have 4 Pilot Friction pastel highlighters, 1 vibrant colored one, and then this random purple one. I want to say it's a Sharpie highlighter. It just says accent here, and I think whatever writing was on the barrel has already worn off, but I think it fits well with the pastel theme. Some things that I already have swatched here are my Zebra Sarasa pens. This one is a limited edition Snoopy barrel, the Zebra Sarasa Clip Gel pen in 0.5. This is just a black ink. Pretty standard. It did come originally with a red ink, but I swapped out the refill. So there's that, and I have a limited edition Rilakuma barrel. This is a Sarasa Clip in 0.4, and I want to say the color is blue black. It's either blue black or dark blue. I also have a Uniball RE pen. This is kind of like the Pilot Friction, where it is erasable. So underneath this cute little cap is the eraser, and so I can write, you know, and then erase. This was actually part of a set of 3. The other one I have here is the lavender pastel blue color, and then it comes with a mint green, which I'll show you in a little bit. But these are 2 that I'm carrying in my pen case right now. This one, I actually have used up the Uniball RE refill already, and I have it inked up with a Tool Fine Needlepoint cartridge, and this is just a pink that I'm trying to use up, and it fits perfectly in this pen, so that's what I've been using in there. I have this adorable Pikachu mechanical pencil, and yes, I do want to see the movie. I think it's really cute. My husband is not so thrilled about it, but I definitely want to go see it. Oh yeah, it says here it's a 0.5, and I'm sure you guys know what a pencil writes and looks like. I also carry this Tool pen. I want to say that this is almost done with ink. I'm just trying to use up the last bit of it. This came in a 4-pack from Staples. Yeah, there's only a little bit left in there. I like the style of body. I feel like it's very sleek and very premium feeling, so I enjoy writing with that. These are the limited edition Sailor Moon 4-color Coletto barrels, and I have different refills in here right now. This one is actually Sarasa. Let me show you guys. But everything else is a Coletto. But I went ahead and hacked this into my Coletto. This is just a Hello Kitty topper. I think they might still have these available on Tokyo Pen Shop. And I'll leave links to everything that I can find in the description box below. This is also a Hello Kitty topper. And then the rest are the Sailor Moon toppers with the pretty bows. So yes, very girly, but I'm a girl, so I like it. I think I prefer this light pink barrel more than I do the blue, but I have both. So those are the pens that I have in my pen case right now. Let's go ahead and hop over to what I store the rest of my pens in. So this might be a little bit out of frame, but this is an Iris photo storage container. And I liked this because I wanted to have easy access to all my pens. I think I still enjoy this container, but I think I'll enjoy it more once I've gone through all of my pens and really either use them up or pass them on to friends that I think will enjoy them a little bit more than I do. Right now there are 6 containers, and this is like the full set. This is what it came with. I do believe that you can purchase these containers separately. The first case is sort of organized by black pens. As we get further into the different cases, you guys will see that it's very loosely organized. I have a uni jet stream that I talked about and featured in my last video, or was it the video before that? I will link it in the description box below. I talk about pens I regret buying, and I love the barrel, just haven't had great luck with Jetstream. I don't know, we'll see if that changes in the future. I also have this limited edition Rilakkuma name marker, so it's double-ended, and it's sort of like a Sharpie. So if I need to write something permanent, and I usually will use this if I'm like writing on top of washi tape, so I know that it's like not gonna smear. I also have a Pilot Acroball color, but this is swapped with a black refill currently. It's a 0.5 and I do enjoy writing with that. I have a Uniball Signo Angelic in white, and this is a 0.7 pen, and I'll use this a lot with my brush pens when I'm doing like different planner headers and things like that. Speaking of brush pens, I have 3 from Zebra. They're all in varying tip sizes, and I got all 3 of these from Daiso. And then I have this random brush pen that has a thicker size brush in comparison from Daiso as well. It's not my favorite, and I feel like maybe my lack of correct brush lettering skills has caused the brush to fray a little bit, so I usually just use it to like color in a large space. This one is a Kokoiro Zig pen, and this is cool because the pen is refillable, and I think you can do a brush style pen or like an actual pen. Wow, there's a lot of ink in there. It's the extra fine black, and I actually got this from my sister. She purchased it originally but wasn't enjoying it as much as she thought, so she gave that to me. Thanks again, Ate. All of these are from my Tokyo Pen Shop black pen sampler, and I have a whole video on that with swatches and everything, so I'm gonna refer you to that in the description box below. These are just some of the pens that it came with. It came with a Pilot Juice Up pen in 0.04. I really like this one. The Uniball Signo DX in 0.38. I also enjoy this one. This is the High Tech C. I like this one as well. This is the Mitsubishi, and I liked this because it kind of looked like a pencil. It is a ballpoint style pen, so I'm not totally thrilled about that, but my husband also enjoyed the style of barrel as well. We thought it was both really interesting and intriguing. The last one is the Pentel Slicky. I really like this because it's such a slim barrel, and I think it would be great as a planning pen, but I've been leaning towards my fountain pens currently, so that's why it stays in here for now. And then these were hanging out on top of my desk, but they normally stay in here. This is a Uni Jetstream in 0.5. I've used a lot of this. I feel like I've given it a fair shot. I think I used most of it when I was writing for NaNoWriMo. And then I have a Pilot Juice in 0.38. The second container, I keep my Pilot Friction Ball Slims. And you'll see that I also have some highlighters mixed in here. These are from Daiso. I pretty much put these in here because my highlighter box right now is full. And then here are my Friction Ball Slim pens. I have the full set of however many colors, but the reason why you're not seeing them in here is because I have them stored in my desk right now. I've already finished the ink cartridges that have come in those colors. So let me pull it out to show you. So I have a little thing in my desk where I keep all my pens that I've used up. And if you want to see those videos, I'll have a playlist linked in the description box below, but that's currently where the rest of the set lives right now. So I've used up all of these. The pens that are in here still have ink in them and still have yet to be used up. I want to say that these are my favorite colors and I've sort of saved them for last, but after kind of reopening that box, there's a lot of colors in there that I like as well. I really do enjoy the darker colors because they're so rich, and for an erasable pen, I feel like that's pretty impressive. This container is organized by a lot of different rules, and I'm not sure that I even understand it myself, but we'll start off with the Uniball Signos that I have in here. These are the 307s, and this one came in the black pen sampler kit. I really do like the Uniball Signo as a gel pen, but I have since expanded my collection and tried other things, so it's still a solid pen. I just don't know that I would buy any more of these, especially because I have the colors of barrels that I like. Then I have a Pentel Energel. This is a limited edition Rilakkuma barrel. I have taken quite a liking to Rilakkuma. I think he's a funny character. I've tried Pentel Energel before, haven't really enjoyed it, but this barrel really made me change my mind. I think it's just because it's really cute to look at. Then I have a lot of Uniball RE limited edition Disney barrels. These all have the original ink cartridges, so it's just that off black sort of gray color. I haven't used these yet. They're still brand new. This is the mint one that I was talking about that came in a set together with the pink and purple/blue one. So I have that stored in here because I haven't used it yet. Then there is this Donald and Daisy one. The cap is actually missing because I'm using it on this guy because I lost the original like Mickey ear cap. It was super sad. I lost it at like a boba place and searched like under all the tables, and it was during a work meeting, so it was kind of embarrassing, but unfortunately I couldn't find it, so that's why this one is naked right now or doesn't have a hat. I also have this 3-pack of Winnie the Pooh Uniball RE pens. These actually come in different colors, so there's a red, blue, and the off black. These are all 0.5. I haven't used these yet, which is why I want to sort of go through my collection and declutter, but these are adorable and I love them, and I'll eventually get to using them, just haven't had a chance to yet. Here I keep refills. So this is the pack that originally was the case for these 3 pens, and I decided to keep it because it's cute and it's also nice and sturdy for flimsy ink refills. I have toppers that I want to save from Coletto refills that I've used up. I also have a lot of Uniball RE refills in here. Actually, I think these are a bunch of like Sarasa refills. The next container I have is full of highlighters. So this is the rest of my Pilot Friction sort of vibrant color collection. I've got the green, orange, yellow. This is a very dark purple and a blue. I also have these 2 Pilot Friction highlighters. This one is part of the pastel version, but I'm trying to use up the rest of this. This one is a limited edition Disney one. I also have some UB highlighters. These came in a pack of 4 and they're gel highlighters, so they're retractable. I like using them not just like a straight highlighter. I'll lay down the color and then smudge it around with my finger. I think it leaves a really cool effect, and I learned that from my friend Eric, who first introduced me and my sister to these highlighters. Then I have a pack of Rilakkuma highlighters. These are the Unipurpose window highlighters. There is a hot pink, a bright yellow, and a blue. I haven't used these yet, they're brand new. And I have 2 stamps in here. One is Rilakkuma. This is just a stamp with his face on it, so I can ink it up and then stamp with him. And then I have a Pilot Friction stamp with Winnie the Pooh, and it's cool because the Pilot Friction stamps are also erasable. And then I have a Pilot Friction eraser that I don't use very often just because all of the Friction pens come with an erasable component. In here I keep my mechanical pencils and then just other sort of stationary implements. So I have a Coletto barrel. This is another 4-color one from the Sailor Moon collection. It has Sailor Chibi and I really like the color and everything, but the barrel is just a little bit too thick for my taste in comparison to the premium Coletto barrel. I think there is a noticeable difference. I have a Winnie the Pooh Kuritoga and this is a 0.5. I don't reach for mechanical pencils often, but he's just so cute. And then I have a Rilakuma barrel. This is cool because it's a wooden barrel and it just feels really nice. I got this in a character kit along with this fun little toaster eraser. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you guys, but there's a little piece of toast. And I keep some lead in here. This is from Daiso. I also have a lot of Deco Rush tape. This one has Minnie and Mickey. This one has Snoopy. And then these 4 I got from Daiso. This one has an array of cats. This one shows a hedgehog, a panda, and polar bears. So those are fun to use when I'm not like in a washi tape mood or I need something more convenient. The last container in here has a bunch of different gel pens. On the top there is a Zebra Sarasa clip in 0.5. And here is that red Snoopy refill that I was talking about earlier. It's still brand new. I haven't used it, but I just keep it stored in here. I have a limited edition Sumiko Gurashi with a red ink cartridge as well. I have 2 Pilot Juice pens, both limited edition Disney barrels. This one has Donald and Daisy, and then this one has Minnie. And these are both pastel colors, pastel blue and a pastel pink. I of course have my Sarasa vintage pens. They don't get as much love as I'd like to give them, again just because I have so many pens in my collection right now, but I do enjoy using them. I have 1 Tool pen left in just like the regular colored barrel. This is a pretty teal color. And then I have a pack of the Muji hexagonal fine point pens. I forgot what they're called, but again, I'll leave links in the description box below. This came in a set and they are very fine tip pens. They are 0.25. It comes with a black, a red, I want to say this is like a teal turquoise, a blue, a pink, a dark blue, purple, and orange. I like taking these with me when I travel because they're such fine tipped pens, and that seems to be what I'm in the mood for when I'm traveling and they're no fuss. Like I mentioned earlier, I do have a pack of the Zebra Sarasa vintage pens with the Mickey Mouse collaboration. I have these stored in the original pack. I won another set of these from Tokyo Pen Shop, which was awesome because when I saw these, I knew I wanted to get some for my sister and my mom. So it was a really lucky thing for me to win those, and I was so grateful. So I actually split the giveaway pens between my sister and my mom, and they love using them because they're also big fans of Disney and they also can appreciate a fine point pen. I'm not sure if you guys wanted to see this stuff too, but I thought they were worth mentioning. I have a set of the Pilot Friction erasable markers. I use this from time to time in my planner, and again, they're erasable, so I like that. I also have a set of the UB brush markers, and these are double-ended. I feel like the set is pretty complete for me right now in terms of the colors. I also have a bunch of Sharpies. A lot of these are doubles in color. I had a set and then my sister gave me her extras, and I think she still has like a ton of Sharpies. This is filled with special pens. So I have chalk markers. I have these paint markers that I got from Daiso. I have some oil-based markers that we used at our wedding so that people could sign our guest book, which was my husband's guitar. So that was really cool. I have some random Jelly Roll pens as well. These are like OG from way back in the day, and they still have a bunch of ink in them. And then I also have a set of watercolor pencils. Last but not least, I almost forgot, I have a pen case from Lehit Lab. This is the compact or smart fit case, and I keep some of my premium style pens in here. I have my 2 fountain pens, but more specifically, I have my Zebra Sarasa Grand in black. I have 2 Pilot Acroball 1000s, one in the matte black, and then this other one in sort of a champagne pink or gold. I can't remember the exact name, but it's a nice pinky color. And then I have another Tool pen. This one has a copper / rose gold accent. I have my Pilot Friction Ball 2 Biz in white. I think that's what it's called. It's the slim profile one because I think they have a thicker one as well. This came with black and red, and I'm just using that until the ink dries up and I can refill it with something else. Now I want to hear from you. I know it's not reasonable to ask you to share a list of your pen collection in the comments below. I would be so down to read all about it, but I think a more reasonable request is to ask you to share some of your favorite pens from your collection. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it with a friend who you think might also enjoy it as well. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I love talking about all things pen and paper, so if that's your jam, you should definitely stick around. I do my best to upload every Thursday evening, so please take care until then, and I'll catch you in the next one.